Hello and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. Today in this video we're going to talk about Boeing, an aircraft manufacturing company, and its long-term prospects, which look to be good. Also, if you want to learn about swing trading and how it can be a profitable endeavor, look no further. The Stock Planner channel is an education channel. It's your one-stop place for everything that's trading, especially swing trading. At the Stock Planner channel, we share our ideas, encourage you to learn swing trading, and we encourage you to do your own due diligence. Once you learn it, you can win for life. Of course, trading is risky, but with a plan that you understand and develop yourself, it can also be very profitable. Swing trading, for example, looks for reversals in a trend and then capture the trend in between those reversals. And that's what we do, swing trading. So in other words, swing traders are really trend traders, and identifying the trend is actually the most important thing in making a profit. If you want to learn swing trading, I recommend that you watch a lot of YouTube videos, doing some paper trading, reading, and I also recommend subscribing to this channel and to our free Discord chat. Once you learn swing trading and develop your own strategy, you can win for life. It's a skill that you can use for life. So come join us at Stock Planner channel and start your trading journey today. I want to thank you for watching. Happy trading. Let's get started with Boeing. I used to work there. A recent Reuters article, jet orders boom as airlines fear shortages. Airlines are ordering record numbers of new planes as travel demands increase. The surge of orders is driven by the desire to modernize their fleets, increase capacity, and replace older and less efficient aircraft. Boeing and Airbus will benefit from this, as they are the leading developers of the airlines. Their backlogs are surging. While this is positive news for the airline industry, this could lead to oversupply in the market for the long term. Well, most people know what Boeing does. It builds aircraft, civilian and military. It makes drones and missiles, missile defense. They do a lot of business. This is simply Wall Street. It's a tool that you can use. A lot of it's free, and it's a very low cost. It's trading at 41% below the estimated fair value. That means it's undervalued according to the free cash flow method. This is good. Earnings are forecast to grow 45%. It was beaten down. Boeing was really beaten down during COVID. It's trading a good value compared to the peers and industry. Some insiders have traded and sold shares recently. That's not good. Future looks bright. It's undervalued. The health of the company, I would say this was a healthy company up until COVID. I worked for this company for nearly 6 years. General Dynamics is green. You want the snowflake. This is a snowflake. You want that to be big and green, if you can. And General Dynamics is big and green, and these are in between. Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, Raytheon. These are all stocks that I trade, all 5 of them. You see that trend up and some leveling off right now. But I believe in the long term, if the economy doesn't tank too bad and the world doesn't go into recession, I think Boeing stock is going to go up. They have a new announcement, a new president for business jets. I don't know if that's good or bad. Ryanair has placed an order of up to 300 737 jets. That's good. I know Turkey has ordered it. There's an insider sold some stock. I don't know if that's good. This is not good. The Boeing 787, that Dreamliner, I don't like them seats in there. It's too short. You got 2 inches of knee room. It was not comfortable. Boeing's expected to deliver 70 or 80 in 2023. That's cool, but they're behind in their deliveries. Seeking out the article here. And Boeing had a fairly good earnings report on April 27th. If you're a simple-minded stock trader, when you look at valuation, you can do all kinds of figuring out calculations and stuff like that, but I just count the number of check marks. Share price is currently $148, $149, and it's in the next year it's expected to go up to $229, which is a 54% increase. And the agreement among professionals, the ones that are supposed to getting paid to do this job, which I'm not, is fairly good. Good is not so good. You want it to be a little higher. Now here's a chart I can understand. The current price is around $200 and should be trading at $340. So will it get there? This is according to free cash flow, money coming in, money to be able to invest in the company. So according to this, it's the share price is undervalued. This is the current price to share ratio, and this is what it's supposed to. It would be a fair for this company. And here's it appears, and this is cool. This is not an overvalued company. Raytheon and Northrop Grumman is overvalued. So if I'm going to go long on Boeing, which I think is, it has a chance to drop a little bit, but I do believe that by Christmas you're going to see Boeing's price share higher than it is right now. Earnings and growth, this is what you want to see. You want to see an upward trend if you're going to go long. The industry, the company, that's cool. This is earnings and this is revenue. So according to the analysts, they have a good feeling about Boeing. Now we're looking at Boeing for the week. And you can see back in 2020, a big drop of Boeing because nobody was traveling during COVID. And then we had a little drive up to March of 21 and then a drop. Basically it's dropped and bottomed out in October of 2022. Now this stock has been going up, but as you can barely see, it's been just flopping around in that level. I drove the support lines of resistance in this area. This is weekly, and we'll drop out to daily, and it's in its bottom quadrant, and maybe it'll get up to this area here in the near future, or maybe it'll just drop down a little bit. I don't know. It's going to be flopping around in this area here. So if you're going to trade this, we're using options. You're going to want to go about 60 days out. Let it have time to move around. And the MACD is showing a move up. This is a TTM squeeze. Sometimes I use that for momentum. It's showing an upward momentum. The RSI was in its oversold a few days ago in this area here. And now it's pointing up. Now, was it going to go up to that line, which I think it will, or that line? That line is 205. Let's remember that, 205. Let's see if we can find an option trade in the next 60 days that will, if it reaches 205, we can put some money in our pocket. So we're going to look at Option Strat, which is a simulation tool, and we're going to go to a bull put spread, which you can see it's a bullish type spread. We're going to go out to July 21st, July 21st, which is about 70 days, 60. And it comes up with a recommendation, but this, you have to use about $2,500 a margin, and you get an instant credit in your pocket of $666. And let's just go see if it goes to 205, which would be right at that 205, 206. Well, if it goes up that $5, let's just say you get $200, and $200 on a max loss of that's not a bad percentage. But we can go ahead and play with this. This is what's nice about a simulation tool, and move this up and take less risk off. Of course, when you take less risk off, your reward is not as good as well. This time you're only risking, and you only need $500 of margin, but your max loss is only $310, and you're still getting about $190 credit. That's cool. If it goes to 205, oh, that's not so good. That's $50, but you're not only risking a lot less. So it depends on how you want to do it. If you're risk averse, you take a lower reward, and of course you're risking less for it to do it. Let's see if there's another option here. I like to do a little more complex. This is simple, and you can play with it. It's nice simulation tool to play with. By the way, before I go on, the break even it's got to stay above where it's at now. And there's a graph here. And as long as it stays above that break even, you have some profit. Now, if it goes below that and goes the other way, well, you're going to lose some money. The nice thing is, this is your playing field. You can get out at any time. And if you set your stops losses, it's easy to do. 205, right in this area here, you know what you're going to get. And if you set your stop loss to say here, you're going to risk about $88. $88 to make 70 or 75. About a 1 for 1. But let's take a look at another strategy. I like to always get a little bigger bang for a buck early. And so I look at a put broken wing. And this requires buying and selling 4 options, 4 puts. It's easy to manage though. And the recommendation requires me to have a loss of $5,000, not acceptable. So what I do is I bring this down to about 1 above where it's currently at, 205. That's where I want to be. That's where, if it hits that point, that's where I sold my 2 puts. That is going to be the point where I'm going to make the most money, especially at expiration, or it gets near expiration. And then I bring this in. I would like to only invest about $500 to see if I can make it do. Yeah, 300 max loss. I like that. And the net credit is like that. And if it goes to 205, right in here, a little better, but not a whole lot. But this is where, at the end, look at that. If it stays in that area, wow. I would get the max profit. Why is that? It's if it stays in your area and gets to around 205, that's your peak profit. Else, if it goes and keeps going up, you're going to level off, and that's where you're going to, whatever your credit you received, that's what you're going to get. Same break even as we had before. Your margin requirement is going to be these two added up together, which is $500. And this is what I want to do. So if it gets to 205, 206, in the next few days, I'm going to get an average of around $50 with a max loss of $353. That's about 18%, and that is good. If you do 3 or 4 of these a year, that's 50% profit. So it just goes up a little bit to 205. We're going to get $50. And the candles that we see here, it could certainly do that in 1 or 2 days. So what do you think of this trade? Going up? Going down? Buy the stock? Bull put spread? Or broken wing? Please let me know in the description below. Happy trading. Good luck. I like Boeing.